Hi, I'm Dr. Tener at the Goldberg Tener Clinic, where we help patients reverse chronic disease. I am delighted to be joined today by Teneya. She's here about 7 months after her initial visit. She's done wonderfully, made excellent progress, and she's going to share her story and her success with you today. So, Teneya, I'm going to turn it over to you.
Okay,
Let
thank
you
you.
kind of share what were the reasons that brought you in initially? What were you concerned about at that time?
Just extreme fatigue, tired every day from the moment I woke up till the time I went to bed. I always thought about going to bed. Frequent urination, weight gain to the point I could smell food and gain weight. And nothing I was trying was working, and basically was overwhelmed by everything I was seeing on the internet and trying to do it on my own, and was just getting frustrated to the point I was giving up and just thought this is going to be the way my life is going to be. I'm just going to be a fat, old, tired lady. And I didn't like that. And so I started researching, and thankfully on the internet found you guys. And you were one of the only groups that I found that wasn't focused on Botox and vitamin infusions and all these kind of weird things that are out there that I didn't want to do. I just wanted to focus on getting healthy a natural way. And so from the first visit, I was just grateful that I found you.
Well, I couldn't have said that better myself. The internet is kind of a cesspool of information, some good, some bad, and a lot in between.
Right.
And even something that may work for somebody else that you might read about or listen to on a podcast is not necessarily what's right for you. And so at our clinic, we certainly individualize all of our recommendations based on patient specific needs. And then secondly, a lot of patients before they come to see us will have gone to various alternative clinics where they're getting all kinds of treatments and therapies, like you mentioned, Botox, hormones, all kinds of pills and supplements. And these tend to, in most cases, just complicate the picture even further. The question is, why did these problems develop with you? It's not because of a deficiency of treatments. So when we sat down with Teneya, as we do with all patients, we get a detailed history, do an exam, make sure we get the right lab work, and narrow down the specific factors that have led to these problems in the first place, so we can address them directly, and then, as you so correctly stated, build health.
Right.
That's what we're after. So we don't want to treat symptoms and treat disease. We want to build health and also recreate the body. That's part of the process of what we do with patients, is to take the body that they come in with, constructed with, unhealthy cells and tissues, systems of the body that are not functioning well. And rather than throw more treatments and therapies on top, we say, let's break this body down some and then rebuild it. So over time, you get new cells, new tissues that are healthier than the ones you had before. And as a result of doing that, the systems of the body start functioning more efficiently, and then these symptoms start to go away. Not as a result of treatments, but as a result of getting healthy.
Right.
It's the best way to do it. So what has changed now? It's been about 7 months. And let us, kind of take us through the changes that you've seen.
I'm happy to say I have lost 41 pounds, and it has not been with any GLP-1 shot or anything like that. No. My back pain is better, almost completely gone. The pain that I had throughout my body that I felt every day is gone, and I just feel healthier, more vibrant. I'm sleeping better.
Your energy's better too.
Energy's better. I can play with my grandchildren as long as I want to. And one of the questions you asked me when I came in was, why are you here? What is it that you want, your big goal? And I first said travel, and I thought that sounded a little bit lame. That was a little too simple. So I thought about it more, and then I was like, I want to be able to do whatever I want to do whenever I want to do it and have the energy and feel good about it. So
a lot of people will attribute the kind of problems you have to just aging. And I think that's generally nonsense, particularly at your age. Certainly, you're not going to have the same capabilities you did when you were 18, 20, 25 necessarily, but you can still maintain a very high level of function and an excellent quality of life for your age if you do the right things and you're in good health.
That's true.
And that's what we wanted to help you achieve. In your lab work, had some nice pre and post findings. Teneya's cholesterol was pretty elevated initially at 273. That came down to 206. That was a nice drop. Triglycerides were elevated, which is usually indicative of some blood sugar issues that are brewing. We found that she was insulin resistant. That fasting insulin level was too high, and her glucose level was also a bit high too. So it looked like you were headed towards diabetes,
right,
which plagues about 30% of our population. About half the population now is either diabetic or pre-diabetic. And with rising diabetes, we've had increases in heart disease, cancer, autoimmune issues, and a variety of other problems that are associated with high blood sugar. So we knew this is something we wanted to address now before this manifested in something more serious later. And your markers there improved significantly. Her fasting insulin level at 5 is now ideal, so no more insulin resistance. That fasting glucose level is also about 90, which is much better than it was before. And the triglycerides, which are associated with high blood sugar, normalized from 179 down to 111. So not only has Teneya felt much better, her subjective feedback has been excellent, but the objective markers through lab work have also showed that things have moved very much so in the right direction. We like to make sure we get both of those things together.
Right.
So Teneya's done wonderfully. She's also down 9% body fat. Not bad. Yeah. She's got a lot more muscle and building a lot more strength, which is going to help keep those bones healthy too.
Right.
So 41 pounds of weight loss, 9% body fat lost, normal now fasting insulin and glucose levels, and everything is working much better now. Again, as a result of Teneya getting healthy all over. And I got to give her a lot of credit because we give the advice, we do the evaluation and give the advice, but it was up to Teneya to put that in place consistently with good effort and discipline and patience and perseverance. And she exhibited all of those characteristics, which was key to her success.
Thank you.
So, any last words?
You've been key to my success. I couldn't have done this without you because I didn't know how. I was overwhelmed with the internet. And so just thank you for educating me and making it so simple. You just laid it out. It was easy to follow. I just had to implement it. It was a mindset. I said, I am going to do this. It is for my health. I do not want to feel this way. And I knew I was going to get worse every year if I didn't. And so thank you for all that you've done for me.
You're welcome. We've certainly made a good team, and we look forward to your continued success. Yep. Thank you.
Thank you.